Hi everyone, and welcome back to It's a Twin Thing. I hope you all enjoyed yesterday's topic, and today's topic is solid food. So I'm going to discuss today talking about when's the right time to introduce solid foods and how to go about it. So every child's a bit different. There are a few sort of things that your baby needs to be doing before they can have solid foods. For example, they need to be able to hold their necks up. So whether they're sitting up, but they need to be able to hold their necks up in order for them to swallow properly. So that's one thing you've got to sort of look out for. If they start becoming interested in your food, so they may be very observant on every time you eat something. They may be looking at you, maybe reaching for your food. So there's a few little signs when a baby's potentially becoming ready for solid food. In our experience, it was a little bit different. So we had a phone call with our pediatrician, and she asked me if the children were doing this and doing that and whatnot, and I said yes, they were. And so she said to me they were ready. This was at 4 months though. So, and mind you, our children were 2 months preemie. So technically they were only 2 months. However, she did say to me, premature babies tend to start solid food earlier because they're visually seeing food earlier. So I was a bit hesitant, but I went with it. And so then from there, basically, I basically introduced one type of food at a time. So it was sweet potato, or it was carrot, or whatever it may be. I didn't try and introduce too many things at once. And a lot of probably the maternal health nurses and the pediatricians recommend that you give it to them after their bottle. I did the opposite, and our pediatrician actually recommended that you give them the taste when they're hungry so they will try it. So I would give them a little bit of a taste of something before their bottle to see how they would respond, and then I would give them, top them up with the bottle. So initially, it's obviously pureed so that they can digest it. I just start with small amounts, like a tiny teaspoon, baby spoon, and eventually the children naturally will grow into it, as in they will want more, they'll try different things. It's always a little bit daunting, obviously. Like, naturally we think they don't have teeth, they're not going to be able to chew, but when the food's pureed, it's fine. So it is, like I said, it's very daunting when you're trying solid food for the first time, but rest assured, the children's reflexes and choking mechanisms are phenomenal. So they know how to respond if something's sort of not right in their digestion. So just be mindful of that. Like, they're very, very in tune. The concern is when they don't choke and they go blue and they stop breathing. So basically, so long as they sort of cough, they know what they're doing. So like I said, it's a little bit daunting. It's a bit full on, but it's a very fun time, and you get to experiment with different vegetables. So like I said, I started with, say, sweet potato. I did carrot. I did a few different other vegetables, and then I did apple. And then slowly I added. So now, like, for breakfast, I'll do oats with apple and maybe some banana, and I'll boil it on the stove, and then I'll blend it. I also used some of the packaged food from the supermarket. I chose to choose the Australian brand that were all organic, no artificial, chemicals or preservatives or flavors or anything like that. And that I actually enjoyed doing that also. It was convenient if you were going out, but also because I knew it was completely pureed. Sometimes when I was pureeing myself, I was sort of a bit hesitant, have I got it all? So that sort of put my mind at ease. And now sometimes I'll blend it. Like, I'll make my own food for them, and then I'll blend a little bit of something bought as well. So if you have any questions about solid food, do feel free to contact me. And tomorrow I'm going to be discussing the 3rd month milestones for a newborn baby. So stay tuned, have a great day, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers.